Hello to you. My name is Maria Kądzielska and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. And today, more Poland Daily Psychology, because we're talking about the problems in marriage. Here with us is Jarosław Szymczak, a co-author of a program, I plus you equals we. Thank you very much for finding time to be with us.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Good to be with you.
And since I know you help so many marriages, not only in Poland, but all over the world, because you made this product of this fixing marriage and this course which helps to melt together families, an international export product to US, to Mexico, to other countries. And in previous episodes, you explained to us 4 out of 6 steps which you do with couples during your courses. And that was understanding one, gentleness between spouses, understanding our limits, and joining things when it comes to time, and not only focusing on children. So what is the 5th one then?
Well, the 5th one is what the majority of couples recognize as a problem. It's like the problem with communication, lack of communication, bad communication. We do not have a good, really deep communication because we only speak about problems, fixing problems. We are speaking about calendar, how to organize everything. And there is the real communication, because the real communication is to communicate to your spouse the most important thing. And the most important thing to communicate is, I love you. And we do not have time to communicate, so, because we think that it's obvious that we love each other. But no, we need to hear it. We need to express this. We need to tell this. We need to express in many, many ways that we are still united, we are still connected, we are still in a very good relationship. So that communication is the 5th step. And sometimes, when we talk, we don't really listen what our spouses is telling, because we are, because the communication is difficult. So we are not listening because we are trying to survive. So we're protecting our position, we're defending ourselves, because how often the communication is not about communicating I love you, it's more like you do not spend enough time with me. You forgot about my birthday, or you forgot about our anniversary. And this is like we are not communicated how much we love. This is based on the program step number 3, free creative and joyful gift of self. But it's like about, take care of me, look at me, show me that I'm important in your life. So we're, coming back because we didn't fix the problems. We didn't put real steps like gentleness, respect, gift of self, and time together. So that it's a lack of these 4 elements. So it's normally explode in the communication level. So that's the 5th step. Communicate, which means tell your spouse how much you love him or her.
Well, that's always difficult, because we are not easy to share our deepest emotions, and especially to show the vulnerable part of our souls. So especially it needs to be interesting if you work with marriages when people are, for example, 50 or 60, and they had all those experience behind them, and it may not be this easy to say to a person they know so well, and they know all the problems and the faults of the person, to say I love you. And the 6 steps, the final one, the cherry on the cake.
Yeah, the 6th one is about intimacy. It's about the most unique way how we are the couples are connected. And so what we say generally, it's like you can make sex, you can have sex, but also you can be united in the most unique way. The only way how we can be really united is to implement all the steps from our program, not it's because of our program, but because it serves the family. When, the intimacy needs to be very gentle. Intimacy needs to, that we will really respect, because sometimes it's not good time for me. Sometimes it's too difficult for me. Sometimes intimacy is impossible because of hard day. So it's a lot of things could happen. So when we are really gentle and we really respect each other, we can wait and we can use the best time. So without gentleness, how we can have a beautiful intimacy? How without respect, how we can have a beautiful intimacy? And we are, more expect something from spouse, not giving ourselves to spouse. When we are not free, we are not creative, and it's not joyful. So we will do, the intimacy only our way. So that will be, damage to our relationship. That will really hurt. And also about time. If the wife is important for husband only because of intimacy, and generally she disappears, she's like part of his possession, and he's only, looking at her when he wants to be united with her, how she can be happy. And the fifth one, this is communication. And what we call this, it's a body language. So it's not about the intimacy. It's not only like being together, but also is communicating something. And we can communicate, I love you, I respect you, I want to be the most gentle person to you, I want to be a free, creative, and joyful gift for you. And also we can say, this is for me. This is, I need to rest. I need to have some pleasure. This is about, something which I want from you. So that's the sixth subject. You can have sex, you can make sex, or you can be united in the most unique way.
Well, I would say it's a revolution when we can talk in church and with a priest or with priest about such difficult and also challenging subjects in marriages. Now I understand how your program became so popular and so successful all over the world, and we will talk more about this in the previous episode. And thank you very much for being the guest of Poland Daily Culture.